The spray and pray PPC method sounds risky, but it's secretly how pros test and scale smart on Amazon ads. Now, here's an example of us using the spray and pray PPC method, right? By the way, I just made up the name, but you'll see why. But anyway, we spent $65, made $755, 8% ACOS, tons of impressions, right? And what you're really doing in this campaign is just throwing a huge fish net for a very low cost per click, seeing what sticks and then doubling down on what does work, right? So it's a great way so you don't overspend and then you can get a lot of sales. Now, here's an example, right? So you can see the fisherman, he's throwing it in. You're doing broad match campaigns, right? It's easy, it's cheap. You do a wide fish net. And once you start catching fish, you figure out what works, you double down on what works. And you can see here's a broad match campaign that we did for this. Spent 17 cents cost per click. And then the ACOS was less than 1%. Here's another one, 28 cents, less than 1%, 62 cents, 1%. Now, if you look at these campaigns, right, if we're going down, you can see right here, it says total campaigns 212. So we're making a mass number of campaigns to make this work. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to find your product, right? So let's say this is our product right here, and it is a dinosaur nightlight, right? We're like, look, we're making some money, making $4,000 a month, but we want to make more sales. So it's time to use the spray and pray method. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go and look at the competition. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in dinosaur nightlight, and we're going to use a tool like Helium 10 or Jungle Scout, look at the sales data and see who's making a lot of money. If you don't have the sales data, you can just look at the sales right here. But easily, we're going to look for big sales data, not small. The big competitors, the ones that were like, dang, they're making that much money. And it's going to be one right here. So this one's making $2,000 a month in sales. If we click on them, we can see how much sales we're actually making. All right. So we're making 4,000. They're making 50 grand a month, right? 4,000 to 50 grand. Obviously, they're doing something way better than us, right? Could be images, could be that stuff, but a lot of it is going to come down to ads because we're already generating sales, right? We already know our product's pretty decent. What can we do? And we're going to take their ASIN, which usually starts with B as in boy, right up here, and we're going to put it into Helium 10. So go into Helium 10. There's a link in the description. There's also a 7-day free trial, right? But go there, and then you're going to go to Products Cerebro. Right when you go into Cerebro, you're going to type in that ASIN, click Get Keywords, and this tool pretty much tells us exactly what keywords they're using. So we can see what keywords they're using. They're using dinosaur, they're using Spanish keywords that we would never probably never guess, right? And these are long tail keywords. These are long keywords. Dinosaur nightlight projector, dinosaur projector nightlight, dino light projector, dinosaur light toy, dinosaur light for kids, dinosaur, all that fun stuff, right? Tons of keywords, right? They've got 5,000 keywords they're ranking for. So they're showing up over 5,000 times right now on Amazon. And what we're going to do is we're going to click export data, put it into a CSV file. I already put it into a spreadsheet so we can review. So here's all the info, right? I'm going to try to keep it as quickly as possible. So we're going to do this. I'm going to hide this, right? Hide. And I'm going to go through, hide. We want to see the search volume. So we want ADF. Now let's keep going. And we're going to do, keep going, keep going. We're going to hide this. Great. So now it's all organized. I'll zoom in for you. There we go. So ADFYZ, that's what I got so far. And what we're going to do is we're just going to filter it by search volume. So we're going to go Z to A, and you can see these are the highest search volume items. People are typing in toys over $200,000 a month. So go ahead and make a campaign right now for toys, right? Because is your item considered a toy? It could be, right? It has a dinosaur on it. And then you're going to do a cost per click of 2 cents. Okay? 2 cents, right? So 50 clicks and you only spend $1, right? It's usually $1 per click. So 50 clicks, you spend 50 bucks, but 50 clicks, you spend $1, my friend. And that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to do toys, nightlight, dinosaur toys, direct. I love these. I'm going to steal these, put them on a spreadsheet, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a broad match campaign. We're going to tell your team, consultant, whoever's doing it, you, broad match campaign. The cost per click is going to be 0.2 cents. You're able to set your cost per click on Amazon. The lowest you could set is 2 cents, right? Just like do $5 a day. I mean, you could honestly do $1 a day, right? Each campaign separate. This is where it gets tricky. And this is where if you're hiring somebody, they're going to get mad at you because this is going to be its own separate campaign. Campaign number 1 just has this keyword. Campaign number 2 just has this keyword with a 2 cent cost per click. Campaign number 3, campaign number 4, and you're pretty much going to be going through a lot of these keywords. You need to make sure they're relevant, right? I'm not going to do Hot Wheels or Sonic Toys, Toy Box, right? So I'm going to be going through these and seeing, and you can also see what keywords our competitor is running ads for, right? So this column Y, why the heck do we want column Y? These are the keywords they're actually running ads for. So these ones we're definitely going to prioritize because the competitor is running ads for these. I did it wrong. The competitor is running ads for these. He's running ads for Sonic Toys. I guess we should try Sonic Toys then. Another one. So we can see all of the ads he's actually running for and pretty much getting an extra 200,000 views a month. That's going to make the biggest difference. And if they're clicking on it, there is a chance they're going to buy. And if you get 50 clicks and you make 1 sale, you spent $1, my friend, to get a sale. And that's what matters. So that's the spray and pray method. If this makes sense, if it doesn't, feel free to reach out. But it's been working for us. It's a great method to test out. It is very time consuming to set up, manage, and maintain. But does it work? It does work, right? Now, you do need to have a good listing. So if you do need a good listing, go to our website right in the description, ehpconsultinggroup.com. Go down here, click Get Free Listing Audit. We'll do a free listing audit for you. And we're going to be completely honest, right? If these campaigns aren't working, I'm going to be honest, it's going to be your listing most of the time. It's not like your PPC strategy, right? And make sure you go through some different, we're going to go through your top competitors, what you can do to improve your listing. So that way more people click. And when they click, they buy. Your ACOS is lower. It's a win-win-win-win. And it gives us extra practice completely for free. Just go on our website. But that's it for today's video. If you learned something, drop a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, let us know, hit that subscribe button because we're giving away great expert tips that nobody else is in the game, right? If you do need help, we also do management. We'll manage your ads, your designs, your listings, optimize your entire account so we can focus on your sales and you can focus on just growing your business. I'm Josh Hackett, CEO of EHP Consulting Group, signing out.